Hello everybody, welcome to ScottyDGaming. I'm Scotty D, and today we are going to be playing Alan Wake 2. It's just been released. About 4 days ago we just finished Alan Wake 1 in preparation for Alan Wake 2 because I'd never played the first game before. It was okay. I didn't think the game was great. I like what they did with the story. I don't really know what truly happened in the story. What was real, what wasn't. Was it all just a figment of his imagination? I don't know. I'm leaning towards not. I'm leaning towards it being true. But we'll see. See if there's any alternative dimensions or anything. Different Alan Wakes doing different things. We'll see. Right, lads, let's do it. Alan Wake 2, baby. We'll play on normal. Dodging away from a Taken Slasher's charge attack at the last moment will result in the enemy stumbling, incapacitating it.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Just realized it was a dead deer. Brutal. Lads, the game's already starting out absolutely horrific. Lads, are we at the lake? Look where we are. We're at the lake where the last game started. What's it called? Bright Falls. Yeah, imagine being so vulnerable, no clothes, anything, cold, in a forest. That is truly horrific. But damn, it's a nice ass, son. Can we do anything? Oh, what was that? Left trigger zooms in. Nothing else does anything.
Please. Can you hear me? Whoa. What's wrong?
Come on, we should go.
Hey.
Oh, where'd he gone?
Oh, I wonder if we're one of the guys of the darkness, and this is what they truly see. You know, when they're just stumbling about trying to attack people. But then again, we don't have an axe. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, this is shady. What was that? Yeah. That was Alan Wake, wasn't it? I wonder if Alan Wake's writing this story as we proceed. Come on, baby. Sprint by toggle. What's that left stick? Oh, here we go. B16GYG. How's it going, brother? All is well, bro. Hope everything's going well with you too, mate. I don't know if everything's going to be going too well for this guy. This guy's not looking too good on screen. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, look, what the hell is that? Nah, my theory of my guy being a shadow monster is not right. We're getting hunted. Run, 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 run. Lights. Oh shit. Oh, it's been shot. Run, 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 run.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming. What the fuck? Shit.
Tommy. Bro. Yeah, bro, I've just started the game. 5 minutes into the game, we've already been sacrificed by a cult. Absolutely love it. That is definitely a way to open your game. Lads, if you don't know, I love, like, really dark and sick media. This is how you open up a game. Oh yeah. This is gonna be good.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here.
Night Springs.
Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
The drunk simultaneously, that's pretty creepy.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I wonder if that's the murder we're going to investigate. The guy we played as. The sacrificial lamb.
Cauldron Lake.
That was right, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Jatan, brother, how's it going?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Lad, this is like a movie. Like, it's so cinematic.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Right, tell you what I've just noticed.
I should take a look at that.
I did have a play with the aliasing, anti-aliasing. That's how you say a sentence. I'm going to turn DLSS on.
Map.
Yeah, that's better. Let me just have a quick play. So once you've got this on, you can't turn it off again. FSR2 is normally, yeah, much worse. Of course it is. We'll put DLSS on. For the smoother edges. That's better. Right, let's go. It's good game and story. Might have to buy it next week. Yeah, it's obviously I'm 5 minutes into the game, but it looks like I'm getting a like, oh, I forgot the name of the studio. The same people who make Heavy Rain and stuff. I'm getting Heavy Rain vibes. The map displays key locations in the area. Cauldron Lake. Okay.
I think I hear someone.
Okay, so we're there. What's this? Witchfinder Station. General Store, Witch's Ladle. Where's the cauldron? That's probably going to be the lake over there. Yeah, just as well, lads. Is the volume okay? I think everything should be about right.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Oh, yeah.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Makes sense, mate. Any witnesses?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Cheers for that, B16.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Yeah, these guys. It's funny because, like, I like it when you get, like, small town cops. And then, like, you've got FBI agents that deal with, like, things in a much wider scope. And you can just tell the lack of experience. It's pretty interesting dynamic. Right, so go down here.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the Mind Place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Oh, look at this. We're actually in her
The facts are on
head.
the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. So, okay. You can use L to move around. Oh, sorry, R to move around. The right triggers to zoom. Excellent. And L to move the cursor. You are now free to navigate the case board. Alright, okay, let's have a quick look. So, what's this? Confidential. The Cauldron Lake murders, that's the series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help us search for the killer. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Okay, so unless I've missed it, I'm not sure what year this takes place in. I know 2010 was when Alan Wake 1 happened. I don't know how far on this is. So who have we got? The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake in 2018. Organs missing. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Oh damn, she might have been held hostage for 8 years. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled the cause of death. Tattoo on the body is illegible. Percy Wolf, Wendy Davis, and Ted who? Ted Lane. Slight differences in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. It's always been chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem, so they were thrown in the lake afterwards. Bruising on the wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. All bodies experience bloating. Yeah, this cult is going wild child on these victims. Killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Okay. Right, what are the goals? Get to the crime scene. Right, let's leave. Exit.
I see you're already hard at work.
Visiting the Mind Place does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby threats.
We're just getting
Oh, okay.
started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Okay.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Bro, I like sky. I like the blue sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Dead.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I wonder what the combat's going to be like in this game. I wonder if it's going to be the same as the first game. I hope they expand on it, because it got a bit stale towards the end. If I'm honest, I would actually prefer this just to be a detective game, in all fairness. Look, me and him are walking exactly in sync. Well, we were. What does that say? Cauldron Lake. Cast grounds. Come on, baby, let's pick up the pace.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp? I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh, nice. They actually acknowledged me going a separate way. There's a way further down, but I don't think that's where we want to be. This has got to be it.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Was it always behind the store? Did you put it there?
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real?
Yeah.
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Oh, there it is. It's actually in the same place. On the pedestal, sacrificed. But then again,
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
does it? Yeah, so the thing is...
1. Examine the corpse.
Yeah, so the thing is... Wait. So, the bloating on the corpse is all the same. But that's weird, because the bloating would have only happened if the body was in the lake, and from what we played at the start, we pulled ourselves out of the lake. I don't actually know what's happened. I wonder if these guys were affected by the shadows. Being held under the lake because you can't die when you're encased in shadow. And then it's dissipated. They've crawled out the lake and then been sacrificed. I don't know what's going on, but it don't add up, baby. Right, how do we investigate?
Wanna start by inspecting the body,
I'm trying. Oh, here we go.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlock your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the Mind Palace. Up allows Saga to see active clues. Alden Lake murder scene. Okay. So this is what? Codden Lake murder scene. Right, okay. Well, that's a victim. Take it there. The key image can be selected with A and placed on the case. Oh, okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Maybe. Placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. So we don't actually place it on the caseboard manually. It just goes in its set place. Fair enough. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. Place the key image on the board begins a new line of inquiry. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Consistent with... Objectives are viewable with Y. That's fine. Right, so what does that say? Bro, the game keeps stopping me. I just want to investigate. You're now free to examine. Okay, good. Consistent with previous murders. Find evidence. Okay. You can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation. Right, what is the heart?
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Brutal.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Lads, imagine being held down by cargo straps. There's nothing you could do. Absolutely nothing. Because you can get cargo straps a lot tighter than you can get chains.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
This guy straight up looks like a zombie. Right. What we got. Newly discovered clues could be placed onto the open question. Okay. I mean, yes. Bro, why is this system so hard to use? Brother, I just want to play some clues. It's actually not even working. This game. Lads. Bro. Yeah, like I'm bro, I'm pressing every button on the pad. Not working. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Bro, it just disappears. It's straight up just wait there, give us the mouse. Does this work? Fucking hell. Oh no, lads, we can do it with the mouse. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Right. Heart was removed, but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? It was interrupted because those two people ran away, didn't they? I forgot her name now. We saw it on the subtitle. No idea what I've just pressed there. Ah, look, we've actually placed them all now. Yeah, lad, there's something wrong with the control pad. It didn't actually work on this. It's so strange. Huh? Talk to someone. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Lads, where did it... where did it go? I just don't... What is going on here? Like, this is the worst system I've ever had the misfortune of playing with. Major chest trauma. Just put it in there. Jesus wept. Oh my god, lads. Huh? Cargo straps using the victim. Drop it. Oh, yeah, that's actually tragically bad. What am I doing then? Oh, lad, this is actually the worst game I've ever played. Fuck, I just don't care. I don't care. Can we just leave? Fuck this shit. Lads, I'm stuck in this shit menu. Come on now, lads. What is going on? I just don't understand. Why is this system so bad? Right, put on the thing. Brother. Just leave. Just leave. Can we just leave? The thing is though, I can't actually leave this menu because it wants me to do that. But the thing doesn't actually get attached. It just disappears. Oh, Jesus wept. Fuck me. Find evidence. Right, I've got evidence. We've got this. Place evidence. Or can we... Do we drop it on there?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
Oh my god.
This makes 4 murders that we know about.
So lads, you have to drop it on the yellow shit. You don't drop it in the clear space with a question mark where you would just naturally think you drop this clue. You don't drop it there. You drop it on the yellow post-it note. What a dickhead. Right, let's go. The clues have resolved an open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Right, happy days. No one cares. Let's drive about now. You can check the updated goals by pressing Y. Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killer. Right, let's go.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Yeah, there was loads of them, weren't there? Ah, look, 4's over here. The party. Is that a fishing rod?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Oh, were they videoing this?
Was it for a camera?
Yeah, it was. That's even worse. That's sick. So they can get the jollies off to it later on.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Anything else? I wonder if this guy has any info for us. Nah, he would have just found this as it is and put down the markers. Okay. Right. So, the victim. That's for later. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. Heavy blood splatter on the table.
Indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
It was a party. So, do we always have to go into this mine board? Investigate the crime scene, so we've got to investigate more.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale.
Nightingale.
Robert Nightingale?
Yeah, he was a psycho.
Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Bro, that's Nightingale that got sacrificed. It's entirely what he gets. Lads, we should desecrate the corpse more, because this guy was a cockroach. This guy tried to kill Alan Wake at every chance he got. He was actually deranged. It's what he gets. It's what he gets. Okay, let's have a look about. What's in here? I don't really seem to be seeing much else. That's the way our other detective came in. I'm going to go up here. Oh, Van. Hemingway. Oh, was Hemingway the detective? Anyway, hello there, Arvin, brother. How's it going? Was it Nightingale or Hemingway that was the detective? That was definitely him, wasn't it? Who's Hemingway? Hemingway rings a bell. There was too many names in Alan Wake 1 and we didn't get to interact with them, so I never got to put a face to the name.
Roger.
Which means it was like hard for me to figure out who it was. Nightingale was the psychopath FBI agent, wasn't he? I'm pretty confident he was.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Well, that's helpful.
Nice talking to you, too.
Cheers for the help, bruh. I tell you what we'll do, we're going to go further down at the lake. Let's retrace this guy's steps.
Research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential.
Aha, what's this? Well, we've got like witch symbols.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
A creepy twig sculpture?
Aha, look.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
It was all a dream. Oh, I wonder if the... What are these symbols? I wonder if the dream at the start of the opening cutscene, where you saw the dead deer in the water and it looked like a deer until you saw the ripples on the water and it was like half a deer lying in the water. I wonder if that was her dream. Oh, this is pretty messed up. Ten past 10. Rack house. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or sinkholes that leaves in the wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? Something less natural and much more man-made, intentional. I say the lake is not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing, I know it. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawn, waterline. Engineered structure, strange machines. They did say, oh, that's right, Arvin. He calls Alan Hemingway his mockery. That's right, because he's a writer. I get it. I get it now. It was theorized that it was some sort of old Indian man-made area, that lake, for some rituals. Maybe that's got something to do with it. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. An ocean. An ocean of emotion.
What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
A triangle. Lad, that is actually, that's an awesome dad joke. Right. I think it's down this way. I'm sure this is the way we walk. This will take us down to the lake. Caldera. Oh, look where we are. These are the people that we saw. These are the only witnesses to the crime. Is that another tent? That's a rock. Lads, you know what's really weird? Oh, here, we're here. Oh, things are about to go real bad. That's the tree we walked through, wasn't it? You're like, DLSS is supposed to improve performance. I'm pretty sure since we turned it on, the performance is worse. But there's no way to turn it off. Yeah, there's no way to turn upscale and off, which is so strange. Doesn't actually make any sense. We've got the torch on, but it's not actually doing... I mean, it is technically daylight, even though the image is really dark.
Can't go any further.
Okay.
Water's too deep.
Come on then. Let's go this way. We'll go through the tree. This will definitely take us down. Will it? Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, lads, I don't know how I feel about this. The game is like really weird. Don't feel like I've got any direction. Adam, brother, how's it going? Yes, I'm doing very well, mate. Hope you're having a great day. Oh. Hey. Somebody in here. Or maybe not, maybe it's just the wind on the shutters. Torch. Isn't that weird? Lads, look at, isn't that weird? The torch doesn't shine at the darkness until you go in. Yeah, check all the corners so we don't get ambushed. Nothing. I think we'll keep heading down. Come on, babe. Ah, what's this? Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in the big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Kill me. Imagine professing your love to someone and them going, oh, thanks. You just shrivel up and die. Monday. I snuck out last night, went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here, like I always do, instead of just sitting around, like I always do, screw that. Anyway, something weird's going on down there. I'm going to go and find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with a better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's going to be epic. Okay. Big building, lake. Oh, we've actually got we've got guns. Obviously, we can't use them yet.
Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Who? I don't. Who are we talking to? I know we're talking to the other detective, but I don't know what she's talking about. A kid's lunch, or was she talking to herself there when she said a kid's lunchbox? I don't think so. Oh, you mean here?
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
I know things can get a little
Casey
crazy
has
around.
endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
But if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. I want to talk about Alan Wake. Alan Wake's watching over us. Manuscript fragments. Okay. They can be used to upgrade weapons in the Mind Palace. What the hell? Oh. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. Nah. Increases the magazine sci-fi 50%. That could be good. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. That's amazing. But we need 12. Oh, gee, we need 12 to upgrade this. We've only got 1. Alright, alright. Imagine just be able to... Then again, that does make sense. Because the whole thing with Alan Wake was he can write to change the story. She can think to improve weapons. These people are pretty powerful. Right, I'm still lost. Still trying to get down to the lake. This way. I think we got some more bullets there. She's dedicated walking knee deep in that. No chance of me doing that. Yeah, lads, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, initial impressions were really good. Now I just feel like we're wandering about aimlessly. Do we actually have... Do we have a map? I don't think we have a map.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Nothing to report, some animals regular. Hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. Right, I don't think there's anything else in here. Locked. Right, here what we'll do. Let's go outside, see if we can maybe get in via a window or something. It was over in the far corner. Ah, we could go through here. I know that was the kitchen. Denied. Although if we go on the other side... I don't think we can. We're going to be blocked off, aren't we? Right, okay. We don't really want to be going back up, do we? Aha, we found a tree. Well, I was going to say a tree house. It's not a tree house. But wait, they have... No. We've been in it. Lads, I'm so lost. I don't know where the fuck I'm going here. And is it just me, lads, or can anybody actually see shit? The game is so... like, the graphics are, like, visually flat and quite murky. I can't see shit, mate. It's so dark as well. Right, I know we've been this way. Can't get past the tree. Brother. Jesus Christ. Who thought this was a good idea? Lads, who thought? Jesus Christ! Right, come on. Let's stay positive. We just need to progress. I feel like this is such a bad opening to a game. It was so promising, lads. Cinematic intro followed by open world random shit. Nobody wants to play that, bro. Am I playing Skyrim or am I playing Alan Wake? Right, that's the general store. Let's go this way. We'll take a left. See where this takes us. And we're back here. That's fine. Bro, can we just proceed without knowing the evidence? Because I don't particularly care, to be honest.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Jesus Christ.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Oh, so that answered a question that I had. I was wondering what year this game was set, and this game is set.
Everything. For now, at least.
We've got everything.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
Right. So the game's set in 2023. That's good info. which means the things with Alan Wake 1 were set, obviously, 13 years ago when the game came out. But Nightingale disappeared in 2010 as well. Things are going deep, baby. Right, let's play with this. The victim. Boom.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Because we went and explored and got these two, we've got them for premeditated or spontaneous. It was definitely premeditated. Got it.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Alright, come on then, baby. You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Okay. How do we do this?
11 remaining.
11 remaining. Right. Oh, it's on the menu at the top. Using her intuition, she can discover new clues by profiling people of interest, okay?
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Lads, I've just upped the volume a little bit because I think the spoken dialogue isn't that loud for how I normally like it. And I don't think there's a way to... I've got the dialogue volume on max within the game. I've just upped it a little bit. Tell us if it's okay. Okay, so we've done that. He's been profiled. Nightingale from Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came
from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
Right.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Cheers, Arvin. Yeah, I just upped it a bit because sometimes I like to be able to hear the dialogue. I know, like, it's probably going to be a dialogue-heavy game. It's best for you guys to, like, hear it.
Hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, Dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Right. Does anyone want to show us where the lake is? Oh, now we see, lads. This is what gets me, right? I already knew we had to investigate the lake, but we had to finish up those things before we could do it. But the game let us proceed. So the game let us explore an area where we couldn't progress because I've already been to this tree to investigate it and we couldn't do anything with it. See? Come on now, dog.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
How did she not see that before when we were here like 3 minutes ago?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript.
Alan Wake's.
Page of a story. The killer left a message.
Nah.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Ah, shit, Arvin and
I should profile
Shatterstar.
Nightingale about this page.
That's actually pretty clever what you just said. Because that part of the story isn't written yet, Scotty, get it. That's actually some 4D, 5D, 9D chess type stuff there. It's so fun. It's so funny because it's true. It fits the game's narrative and also the way games developed. That's awesome. Well spotted. Right. The message.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Oh.
I must find out what.
Autopsy, baby. Lads, we're going to go and cut this guy back open. His corpse is going to be well and truly defiled.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here.
I'm doing pretty good.
Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Yeah, I think we, in all fairness, I know I was complaining earlier about like not really knowing where to go. But in doing that little bit of exploration, we actually got everything we needed for when we needed it. Because if you get a bit of information that you can't use at the moment, it just says for later. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. Right, let's go.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Do you know what the funny thing is though? Like, know if you were an investigator like her, and you just found out that there's something inside the body. I don't know if it's just me. This is probably why I wouldn't make a good investigator. I'd be tempted to just go on and just digging in there, trying to find out immediately, instead of sending it to the coroner, getting them to open it up, waste time. I'd just be tearing bits of the body open.
Page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens
you
to
made
who.
it back.
Don't
Good.
let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
The Oh Dear
and
Diner.
I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Cheers, bro.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive
Yeah.
to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use
Yeah.
a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the Oh Dear Diner. That's from the first game, isn't it? That's like where you first saw like something shady in the toilets when you went to get the key, and you met the woman in the funeral dress. Cheers, Owen. I'd be a good PI, but just not an official one. That's right. There would be plenty of desecrated corpses. I would desecrate so many corpses in the hunt for finding out who or what did it to them that I would probably be accused as the killer. I'd just be covered in the victim's blood. Alright, let's go.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Lads, do you know if I was a killer and I would be this is going to sound pretty messed up, right? If I was a killer, I would try to do things that had just no meaning. So like detectives would try and find out why is this guy cutting people's hearts out? Why is he cutting out ears and sticking them on their kneecaps? I'd just do random shit. So they'd try and like find some sort of motive, but in actual fact, there's no reason for it. Just I'm messed up in the head. Just felt like it. Oh, why did he cut the heart out? Just thought I'd do it at the time. Why did you snap off their ribs and give them human antlers. Just for a bit of fun. I felt like it on the day. Human antlers. Is this the right way? I don't know. Or as I like to call it, Sherlock in spirit. That's right. I would be Sherlock in spirit. Here we go.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
The Oh Dear Diner. Be nice to see what it looks like.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Tell you what, lads. I think this is the perfect place to call it an episode. When we come back, we'll go to the Oh Dear Diner. We'll get to see what the town of Bright Falls looks like in Alan Wake 2, considering it's 13 years on from the last time we saw it. It's going to be interesting. Hope you enjoyed the episode, lads. See you in the next one.